Duggan.
Glad to be in it.
But speaking of replacement, when's the last time you replaced your smoke detectors, right? If you can't remember, or worse, and I'm just, you know, pot, kettle, calling myself out.
We've all been there.
If you've had that beep, 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 sadly, you might have the smoke detectors where the battery's not in there, or you hit it with the broom handle, or it's not working. It's not safe. I realize it's like Murphy's Law. They're not gonna go off or the batteries aren't gonna go bad until they wake you up in the middle of the night. But the genius behind this is twofold. First of all, it's a 3-pack. You need at least 3 because downstairs, upstairs, you know, great room, whatever. It's First Alert, which is, of course, the first and last name when it comes to smoke detectors in America. And how in the world can we call this a 10-year smoke detector? That's a pretty bold claim.
Well, that's just it. One of the #1 complaints for people is always having to maintain and change and get up on the ladder or the, you know, to take out that battery, because you did get that annoying chirp when you're trying to go to bed. Because most of us do forget about our smoke detectors until we hear that chirp. I mean, when you moved into your house, when you moved into your apartment or condo, did you replace the smoke detectors? Do you know, on average, those smoke detectors that we already have a lifespan of about 10 years. In terms of how effective they are at smelling and detecting smoke, that's not counting the battery life. Yet the US Fire Administration recommends that we need to have a smoke detector on every floor in our home, outside every bedroom, in the hallways. That really starts to add up.
Yeah.
But you know what really starts to add up? It's the batteries.
It's the batteries.
And you think about it. You have one of these outside of every room or on every floor, and you need to replace the batteries. When do they say you test them and check them? Daylight savings time, because you up and check them.
No,
little hint, why are we here today?
You, big brain on
thing is,
Bill.
but for 10 years, you just put the smaller footprint, which I gotta tell you, my mom has taken smoke detectors off the wall because she wanted to hang a curtain or put a picture frame up.
We're all guilty.
And with this smaller footprint, it's easy that you can install it yourself, which is great. You're walking away with First Alert science behind it in terms of detecting less false positives. And even the siren on here, it's smart. And what does that mean? You know how we all have different hearing levels? You know, dad doesn't hear the higher tones, mom hears everything. Guess what? This has a sweeping tone and alarm to it, 85 decibels, and this is what it sounds like. There we go.
Ooh, wow. Even though I knew you were gonna do that, wow.
That'll wake you up, and you hear the way, it's not just flat, it's not monotone, it hits all those different levels, so everyone in the household can hear it. So the fact that you get a 3-pack, you can put one upstairs, downstairs, outside the kids' room, wherever you wanna put them, and remember, it is that small footprint that you can easily install this and upgrade yourself. And remember, it's a 10-hour battery. If you go out and look anywhere else online, realize you might see the First Alert Atom out there, but it doesn't have the 10-year battery. That's where ours really does set it apart.
It really does. So this is an exclusive configuration. Normally, you buy these individually. So we have sold well over 4,000. The thing is, so here's what we have left. And they snuck Bill into this show. It is the final 1,400. I think it is apropos that he's here for daylight savings time, because you're right. I think then we kind of mentally reset our clock. Poor Pat. It's spring everywhere but Minnesota. They got record amounts of snow literally in the last 24 hours. But regardless, it's important that not only you don't need Bill or I to tell you why you need this, but the truth of the matter is, in all likelihood, the smoke detectors that you have in your home right now, chances are not all of them are working, might need a replacement anyway. Even from a design esoteric, if you just factor in the money that you're saving on batteries year after year after year after year after year, just the aesthetics of this, it doesn't look like a smoke detector.
Oh, people think they're speakers. They think they're a security camera. But the fact that it is a small footprint, yet it is effective because it is from First Alert. And remember, we put them up high, we can put them up low, wherever we want. But normally we'd kind of put those other big smoke detectors within reach. Because when we do get that chirping and that annoying whistle, we whack it off the wall, we want to take it off quickly. When it's this small, you don't have to worry about seeing it. You also don't have to worry about the batteries for 10 years on this little micro effective smoke detector. This one, I mean, you're supposed to test it every 6 months. You're also then supposed to go out and buy more over the life. And on average, the lifespan of these, it is about 10 years. So the fact that for the full life that you're gonna have this First Alert, it really is just convenient to put anywhere and upgrade. I mean, when you moved into your apartment or house, have you tested those smoke alarms for their efficacy? And the thing is, what you're gonna see here is, you know, you wanna be warned sooner rather than later, because maybe you are upstairs, you can have one in each bedroom, not have to worry about it for 10 years. The hallway, the living room, the kitchen, down in the basement, the garage. Have you ever done the laundry, put the dryer on at night, because you want the clothes to dry? Dryer fires? And the thing is, you want to be able to hear it. This was an alarming statistic, actually. Back in the day, when First Alert first came into the business, on average, a home fire, it took about 17 minutes.
Wow.
For it to really, you couldn't get out of the house anymore.
Yeah.
Now it's about 3 minutes because of all the synthetics and we don't have natural woods in there anymore. So we want to hear this sooner rather than later. And remember, that sweeping alarm does mean that more people in the house will hear it. Here it is again.
Oh, geez, it's so funny because I see you even start it and it's still like
85 decibels.
Yeah. Oh,
and that will jar you and wake you. Remember, it's a smaller footprint. We give you the screws and everything that you need to attach it to the wall or the ceiling, wherever you want to put it, but it also detects less false positives. We've been there. We burnt the popcorn. We have a little bit of smoke. We're, the onions, the
Shannon's
garlic.
up late cooking.
Hell, it
like
happens.
usual.
And the thing is, this does get less false positives. I mean, I've been there with the dish towel, like, oh, don't set off the alarm.
Kidding.
But also, we've also been there where we have had to get up on the chair, get up on the ladder to take this one off the wall, and then it gets on the honey-do list. And we've also been there where it's like, okay, I'm gonna replace the battery.
Yeah.
And then we forget about it.
We do.
And then we forget about it. And you know, 3 out of 5 deaths in a fire are just because of a faulty smoke detector. So this really protects you, the kids, the animals even, because it just alarms us all.
It is such peace of mind. And part of the reason that First Alert did this only for us is they, because they're the experts, realize you need more than one. And chances are it's hard enough to get you to the home store or wherever you are, to get one or to remember to get one. Then you got to remember to get the batteries, and you got to remember to put it up, and then test it and retest it. So they realize a set of 3 is kind of the sweet spot. Part of the disturbing point about only having 1,300 left is when people watch this presentation, they have that light bulb moment and they're like, yeah, I should get it, it's time. But most people get more than one set. Because when you saw that little house graphic, depending on how your home is laid out, I would imagine if you have a separation between walls, I'm thinking you may want to consider getting more than one set of 3, just based on how most homes are.
And that's just it. You see how they're individually boxed, and that's a perfect example. I've used 2 in my house for myself in my smaller apartment, but that third one, I give it off to my mom.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we also got another set for my sister's entire house. But when you think about it and you go out and see what else is out there, remember, Adam's out there, but the 10-year battery, that's what we're really excited about. Because what happens is we go out and buy the smoke detector, we do upgrade, but then we might get a good value. But then for how many years? 10 years, we're going out and buying all of these batteries versus the 1 atom.
Yeah.
And that's really where it's the peace of mind of the constant maintenance. We want to, ideally, you hopefully never hear the chirp. But guess what? With these, you will definitely hear the chirp because batteries don't last forever. But this 10-year battery really is a nice evolution. And remember, First Alert has made sure everything is simple for us. From not having to worry about it, to the installation process, to the footprint. They are so discreet where, you can have it outside the bedroom. Imagine, there's 3 bedrooms on the floor and you're supposed to have one outside of every bedroom. That's a lot of big pucks. But when it's the little atom and you can hear it, and you see how discreet it is? Remember, you get the screws to hang it up. I mean, look at the wall difference right over here. And think of it this way. Have you seen your smoke detector on the wall and it's already yellowing? That's a sign that it probably is aged.
For sure.
And it's not as effective. Sure, you can go replace the battery, but if it's still not as effective in terms of false positives, this little footprint will really do the trick for you. And that's where it's the peace of mind. I think these are great for landlords.
Oh, sure.
Because there's nothing worse. You ever had a tenant call you or someone call you, like, there's a chirping sound.
I know.
Well, it's probably your smoke detector. Well, come fix it. Or you put this up and for 10 years, you're good to go.
I mean, that's pretty amazing. When you think about anything that you buy in your home that you're using for 10 years, I mean, people don't use their dishwashers for 10 years. People don't use their washer and dryer for 10 years, their microwaves for 10 years. So for something that really is the difference between life and death, and I do not say that lightly. Actually, I know Adam and Chelsea Freeman had a house fire. God bless, there was no problem with that. I mean, they were lucky. Suzanne Runyon has had a death in her family related to a house fire, and I don't care what part of this great nation you're watching us from, you probably see and hear those news shows. And certainly these shows are not about, being alarmist or scaring you. It's the reality of life. And this is a judgment-free zone. That's why I said I'm the pot calling my own kettle black. If you have one where the battery compartment is hanging out with the loose wires, if you have one that you know very well is not working, if you have one that is an eyesore and just is yellowed with time and goes off every time you burn the popcorn in the microwave, It's time. It's time for all of us.
And the thing is, you brought up those great examples of Adam Friedman and Suzanne. It's about that warning. It's about literally getting that first alert. The sooner you hear this, that
Oh, geez. Every
that
single
sweeping tone.
time. I'm serious.
I might not have warned her.
I can see him doing it. I'm like, you know he's going to turn it on. And it's still like,
I'm the little pesky brother who just left.
but see, it's great because then I'm burning calories because my heart rate is getting up.
See, there's a win-win.
So there's that.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you do hear that, you do want to get out quickly. You do want that first alert. You don't want that false positive and that shock in the middle of the night. You want to rely on that great name brand. And when you think about the value, think about what this would cost over 10 years. All the batteries, all the headache, all the up and down on the ladder versus one of our Atoms from First Alert, it's a little over $20. And that's huge peace of mind. It's easy to install. You don't have to do the constant maintenance, and it's effective. It's effective at us hearing it. It's effective at us using it because it's up and done and forget about it. But also, I just love that smaller footprint. My mom was ecstatic just because it was a nice redesign. But remember, it has that micro, so it can actually hear, get those smaller particles and less false positives. It has a little flashing light as well, 85 decibels, and it's not a monotone siren. Because First Alert did those studies. If it was monotone, not everyone might hear it. But because it's sweeping range.
Do you know what? I think that's why I jump every time, because I'm so used to the that monotonous tone versus that
Like
sweeping,
a car alarm. What is that?
or me on the air.
I didn't say it.
Mute! Mute! Mute!
Should I do it one more time?
Why not?
You'll hear it. Trust me, you'll hear it.
I love you. You know,
Good work with
they
you.
should have a Shannon alarm for when I'm in the kitchen.
Hey, because it's hot.
If the security team ever pulls that footage of me taking over the kitchen late night, they're like, listen, we can't do anything with her.